goodness. How are you feeling? This is the second time I've watched over you like this, isn't it? Pray, save your thanks. 'Tis only just that I should aid you in turn. After all, 'tis only by your courage that I live today. Had you not leapt between me and that dragon, I know you suffered for it. Such ghastly wounds. And I could not hear your heart beating. It was a miracle that you survived. Arisen? I'm afraid I don't understand your meaning. Does it have aught to do with why you were taken to the castle? They said 'twas so that your wounds could be treated, though I fear you have no memory of this either.
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with Arisen-like abilities came to this village, horn in tow. Know you aught of this?
Has he come for you? We are to part so soon, then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till then, take care. Arisen.
Ah, excellent. You must be the one. You match my soldier's description. I'm glad I found you. The ruler of Vermont, currently convalescing in the capital, became arisen here in this very village. If you claim the same, then word must be borne to the capital. I dispatched a missive before coming here, though I doubt the matter can be settled without your presence. Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? If you truly are arisen, you will be received with open arms. Oh, but forgive me. I scattered my soldiers in a bid to find you. I would not depart without them. We shall have to wait till they are reassembled. Come to think of it, Sir Leonard was asking after you as well. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him. Last I saw, he was having a drink at the inn.
What say we gather some information?
What am I to do?
What should I do?
You really ought to have returned by now.
Well met. You're the one who saved Ulrika's life, aren't you? She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing you did. I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Here, consider this a small token of my gratitude. Now, tell me, are you registered with a guild? Perhaps you already know this, but registering with a guild will grant you access to specialized training, which comes in very useful when pursuing a vocation. Well now, that won't do. You need only speak with the innkeeper to register. Go on, 'twill only take a moment. If there is aught you wish to know of vocations, mayhap I can advise you. Should you dedicate yourself to a vocation, you will find that new paths to master will open up to you over time. Try them as you like. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the dagger. Such blades lack heft, though this grants them the advantage of speed. Thieves favor light armor, which leaves them more vulnerable to attacks than those of other vocations. Their talents depend upon their finesse and ability to compensate for the length of their blade through sheer agility. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the mystical arts. Magic. Mages can cast a wide array of offensive spells and aid their allies with magical support. However, the more powerful the spell, the longer one must spend incanting it. Thus, A mage is unlikely to last long on the field of battle without allies to protect them. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the sword and shield. I am a fighter myself, and should there come a time when you impress me with your prowess, I might be willing to impart unto you some of what I know. Naturally, it is a vocation for the at close range. However, a bow is nary more useful than a walking stick. Aye, the secret to being a successful archer is maintaining distance. Very well. There is no wrong choice in any case. It is entirely up to you which vocation you... But I shan't take up any more of your time.
Moment long awaited. I knew 'twas only a matter of time before your skills reached a new height.
They do say good things come to those who wait.
Here at the inn, we also offer changes of vocation for those who seek it. I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something? Do come again.
Not a care in the world.
Oh, what does this say?
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now.
So this is where you've been. Come with me to the village entrance. The Watchhead's waiting for you.
A simple conversation oft reveals what a week of searching never could. Whom shall we speak with first?
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhaps it's time I went looking for him. That place puts my hairs on end. Yet if aught were to befall him, I couldn't live with him.
I'm just grateful I get to lead a quiet life.
Hale, if you've a moment to spare, I'd like a word. As you can see, we're rebuilding. A task that can always benefit from another pair of hands. What say you? Would you be willing to help? Excellent. You're a good sort. I'll not soon forget. Here's what I need from you. A basque of saurians has made their nest outside the village. Though they're yet to cause any harm, their proximity makes the villagers uneasy. I'd like to enlist your aid in driving them away. I've prepared some explosive casks and left them by the village entrance. Use them to send the saurians scattering.
A saurian nest so near the village is worrying indeed. Let us see the explosive casks there as quickly as we may.
Ah, you've returned. First and foremost, will you accompany my thanks? Are you ready to depart, or do you need some time to... Very well. Speak with me once...
Tis a glad thing he rested when he did.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
Prison has been wrenched.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait a minute.
Tis not an enemy to be taken lightly. We must strike boldly and with presence of mind.
Ah, yeah. Now I see.
Our traits mesh well together. Each of us is suited to a different task.
We ought to have no trouble on the journey ahead.
It is no great shock to me.
Well, that appears to have sent some of the beasts reeling, at least. To finish the job, I'd have you drop a jar of poison into their nest. With any luck, the Saurians will realize that they chose a perilous spot. But pray, take care not to drop it in the... You must make sure your aim is true. Good. You'll find the jars...
A single jar of poison ought to send those Saurians packing. Only, do be mind...
Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Very well. Speak with me once you've...
Expertly thrown, Master. I'd wager those Saurians will think twice about nesting here again.
'Twas a pleasure to recount such good tidings.
This won't last long. Needs reinforcing.
Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Very well. Speak with me once you've finished.
You've done as I asked. I must say you've a fine arm. Watching you got me thinking. Mayhap you've the sense to inherit the skills I possess. Or perhaps, in any event, thanks to the work you've done for us today, the rebuilding efforts ought to proceed apace. And for that...
'Tis done.
Out. Standing.
That was hard. A challenge. For adventurers of our caliber.
We mustn't grow complacent.
Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Good. Then let us be on our way.
This can't be happening.
Goblins approach!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Nicely done.
I merely did as duty demands.
Aptly said.
The arisen has been sent.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently. Our paths diverge here. It surely won't be long ere they converge anew. Let us work together to honor the Arisen's trust.
The Arisen is the lawful ruler of vermin. So it has always been. To claim the title is to claim the throne. Yet, not all claims are true. See many pretenders, and they are not as regardless, do well not to invite my mistrust on our journey.
I have but 2 words for that performance. Utter perfection.
Let us try for the same results with our next attack. We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Hold here a moment. I shall bid them open the gate.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An Arisen, by all appearances.
An Arisen? Another pretender, you mean? I see the Sovereign's ascension has done little to stop such charlatans from plying their trade.
'Tis uncertain. This one commands the loyalty of the pawns.
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that there can be but one Arisen, and he's up in the palace.
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. However, as I do not believe it my place to rule on such a matter, I will make my report to the capital. If the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. If the claim is true, however, who can say? All's been arranged. Come, let us pass through the gate.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use. Pray, have patience with me, Master. I've shared all I know. Where ought we to go now?
An ox cart was meant to meet us, yet 'tis nowhere in sight. Aught may have befallen it.
Just about anywhere.
To the chest. I shall take a look inside. Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises. What say we get some rest? I'm not sure I could face a trek with my belly so full.
Agreed. We ought to give ourselves a chance to recover ere we continue on our journey.
I'm beginning to think that our master is simply fond of camping. How else to explain why we so rarely stay at inns?
I was just thinking that.
Everyone all right? More marks of the dragon's fury. It's
I'll turn you into a pincushion!
Let me get that. I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
Try not to get hit, lest all that food goes to waste.
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! It might await us on the road ahead.
Curative magic, so it's not exposed. Please watch out. Oh, well spotted. Indeed. Good on you for being so observant. Well done, Master. I shan't let them fall.
Perhaps you'd like to take care of your remainder.
Not a bad idea.
We prevailed by the skin of our teeth.
What fails to destroy... I see a ladder yonder, but we can't reach it from here. We'll have to get up there and drop it down. The way forward is unclear. How are we to proceed?
no my tale twofold.
Fall back, and I will heal you with my magic. Wait a moment.
Yon chest appears to be beyond our reach.
We must find a way over to it. 'Twill be torture to leave it unclaimed. Is there any way to climb up there? I'm not sure what we'll find, but it might be something useful. I seem to recall there being a treasure chest in this area when I explored it in other worlds. Shall I lead the way?
Might you consider lightening your pack, Master?
If you've anything edible, I'll gladly lessen your burden. Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
I don't know about you, Master, but I'm worn out. Mightn't we have a rest before pressing on?
I can see a path, just yonder. But how to reach it?
We may have overlooked something. Let us examine the area more thoroughly.
What do you presume to gain by this, Arisen? is always daunting to venture into the unknown.
Surely naught is beyond our combined experience.
Naught like a feast to get you ready for bed.
Indeed. Surely we've time for a short kip ere we continue on our merry way.
What's this? We're trapped. Fine! A Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places!
Cyclops! Pray, be on your guard! The beast can scarce stand.
like what ascended gazing skyward.
Strike fast, H2, and our quarry will fall.
Yes, it's
I had taken you for another Force Arisen. Goodness knows we see a lot of them. Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Give it to one of the Sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you'll be granted an audience with Captain Brandt. You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under constant watch, and I'm sure you'll breathe a little easier as well, aye? Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the ox cart. Well now. The road's blocked. The cart can't get through like this. A powerful current ought to set this rock to crumbling, if we could summon one.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support. There ought not to be water here. I have an ill feeling about this.
Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. Board the ox cart and...
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
They can be most convenient, though they travel only during the day.
Goblins! What rotten luck! We've need of your aid again, sir.
What to do?
Goblins, master!
That's no doubt, then.
Start training now.
Huzzah!
Seems we drove them off. You've my thanks for aiding us. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us all right? Into the ox cart, then.
As you wish. I shall return directly.
I've got to focus. Just let me
I was informed of your coming would be arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first. 'Twould seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one arisen. That arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermont. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation before we proceed. You, and no other, are the sovereign, the only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became arisen. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, ending Vermont's long years of council rule. Yet, not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous consul, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, Word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the Sovereign in your stead. A mere puppet. However, with your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion, and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?
I'd fain put down my steel for a mug of warm ale. Such high spirit.
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell what you could hide, eh? Oi! Halt!
Scraping by.
What was it I had planned for tomorrow?
My legs are stiff as boards.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.